with recommended.
Hi, everybody. Okay, so we're taking a look at Batman, the animated series Shadow of the Bat. We are joined by a few people. We've got Larry and Brandt from Step Into the Portal, and Mike, who works at the Portal. We got to get this game played quick, so he's got to work. All right. So this is a learn to play, so we're going to get some stuff wrong. Good for you for noticing. All right, so we're kind of on the basic setup right now. So there's a few stats, and I'll use Batgirl with the camera to show everybody. So the first stat that has all the arrows is how many spaces you're going to move when you choose to spend a movement dice, which is a boot. The boots look like that. Sometimes you're going to get a symbol that has double boots. That means you get to move twice. The POW is the amount of dice you are going to roll with the melee or ranged. Melee is the fist symbol on the dice. This fist symbol. Melee, it looks like a little batarang, which you've got over there. So what you're doing basically is if you rolled a fist there and a fist there, and you want to take a melee action, you'll take 1 dice, 2, 3. All right, okay. So that works. The thing that looks like a riot shield is defense. That's how many dice you roll when you defend, plus any others that you roll on there. So on Mike's here, he has a 2 defense, 3, 4 dice to defend. And this is the important one we're going to kind of stop to do now. You have a thing of cards, and it has a number underneath. You're going to go into your decks, and you're going to find any amount of cards you want to use throughout the game. Right now, the scenario booklet has some that say, you know, we recommend you use these. So if you want to do that, that's fine.
Also looks like it had equipment it recommends, but that's separate from these cards, or some
That
of these
should
cards
all be in there.
Wait, no, wait. One of the things it recommends me is throwing blade and grappling.
All right, so go ahead and take a look. Equipment, and I believe that also falls under the amount of cards you can have. Just check to make sure.
Grappling gun times 2.
I don't want to have to hear it later.
Telling me to do 6. That's weird.
Are you able to tell me what mine are? I have 4 cards, huh? I only have 6, so hopefully.
Circus upbringing, nice shooting, bozo, and sling.
Perfect.
Oh, so the cards you have here are the recommended skill cards, which are the ones with your character on the back of it.
Yeah. Got it.
All right. But we're basically looking at stuff that's recommended, correct?
Yep, that's all I'm doing.
All
yeah,
right.
make it easy.
And then the last stat we have here has a magnifying glass that's called Focus that allows you to re-roll your dice. Either 1 or as many as you like, but once that's been rolled, that's been rolled.
Oh, do I need that again?
I don't know if you had any, did you?
And then the last thing is about awakening, which is if you get knocked out, then we'll take a look at that when we reach that point.
I get up again.
Yep.
He needs a throw. Oh no, we didn't take Batgirl. What did he take?
Robin?
So he's good.
Any beat cops? Question mark.
Beat cops.
Add the beat cop hero sheet to the play area and 2 beat cop figures.
That could be, Larry, that might be in your box there. You might need more stuff.
I didn't know Gordon came with stuff.
Beat cops. Holding down the beat.
So under this would be the beat cards and then
Okay.
What else do you get?
Beat cop.
I got
Does
tokens.
it say how many you get?
1 hero sheet, 2 beat cops.
2 beat cops.
Are these the beat cops or are they minis?
No, that's Detective Bullet.
All right.
I assume these are beat cops because they look like the art that was there. Okay.
Do we have yellow bases for them?
Do we have any extra bases?
Yep,
No. Wait, no. Here we go. 2 yellows. I lied. Yep. We are playing on competitive mode, everybody. So, does everyone have Okay, so basically, I was going to say, does everyone have a flow chart? But I think it's just for me to keep track of stuff for the villains.
Yeah, I think there's a second one.
We are going to push this forward a little bit because I got to slot cards into here. All right. So what you're going to do on your turn is, well, the first thing it says is the villain shuffles the villain deck and draws cards. So I got 5 according to the scenario. We are fighting Man-Bat here.
Man-Bat, man.
So now everyone's going to roll their action dice.
Are we on the board?
Oh yeah, sorry. Do you
Your
have
hand
the
size is increased by 1
why?
because you're playing against
yep.
Batman.
What?
Can
He's so good in competitive, he gives him an extra hand size, and in cooperative, he makes something bad happen for us.
So the heroes can go in these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 spots.
That's not one of the spots he can go, unless you want to be up.
Where can they go?
So and these 4, and then these 2.
Put Gordon in the back and put your 2 cops next to Batman.
Oh, they
and
have to
Robin.
go next to it.
Oh, well then we can fix that here.
Essentially, we all have yellow bases.
I think that's just to,
Yeah.
so you
Okay.
can easily see.
So what you do is you're all going to roll your dice,
I'm not
but
gonna-
Batman's got a thing.
Yeah, I set one, but I don't know what they mean yet, so I don't want to set one just yet.
So
Maybe I'll set my middle one to double fists, because that's a lot of fighting.
where'd the rule book go? Your dice faces all kind of go
Are these hers?
coincide with this. So
And
Yeah.
that's
Are these
how you
Man-Bats
use
or
these
are
cards,
these-
right? You
No, I
gotta
think those
spend
are-
the dice faces
I
to
get a
use your
bonus.
skill cards.
I believe so. Let me just get to the hero turn here. You must spend the action icons. So on your dice, the one that I still have not gotten, I think the Batman symbol is anything you want. Sorry, no, Batman emblem. Marshalling your inner strength. When you roll a bat icon, you may roll 1 battle die and remove a wound for each hit roll. Regain 1 focus or turn the action dice to any other side of your choice. But you'll notice with Batman, with your ability, it cannot be the Batman symbol.
Right. Which makes sense. Right, so one of you is going to get a shield and one of you is going to get a double punch.
So now you're basically using the lineup here to share dice with each other. So for example, Mike, you're going to get the dice all the way to the left, Brandt, and to the right of Larry. You're going to get those symbols.
My
to
bonus
use.
is I always add 1 to another die, so.
Brandt, your right is going to circle around to Larry.
It's a punch, Larry.
All
You're
right.
getting 2 punches from me.
So everyone, we have tokens over here of the extra dice faces. So if you want to go ahead and take them. So, for example, Mike, you're getting a defense.
Oh, I see.
Do we have defense ones?
I didn't get any movement though.
So
that's
you get a
probably
defense,
the
and you get a defense from Larry.
Get a double defense from me.
And Brandt, you're getting a Batman symbol from Mike,
Yeah.
if there is one.
Is there? Does Batman do something?
It gives you bonuses.
It heals me or something?
thing. Are you giving me move?
Mhm.
Oh, good.
I'm checking to see if it's possible that that dice doesn't swing around.
Oh, it's-
You choose, Mike, you're going to choose what to do with that Batman symbol before you share it. So remember what it does is you're going to roll a battle dice and heal a wound for each hit that you roll. Regain a focus, which you can't at the beginning of the game because you're maxed at what you have on your sheet, or turn it to whatever side you want.
Do we want movement?
I would like movement. I have none.
All right. So you get a punch from Brandt, Larry.
Well, from Robin.
Here, let me just back.
And then, does everyone have the tokens they need, or
Yeah.
you got your double punch from Larry, Brandt?
Yeah, I got it right here.
Okay. All right. So now that all the dice have been figured out, the first thing we do is this goes in a back and forth motion. So the heroes are going. One hero is going to go first, then the villains go. One hero goes, then a villain goes. Back and forth until everyone's gone. I respond with a hand of cards that tell me what I can do and tells me who I can activate with what symbols.
Okay.
Oh, can I see the scenario book, Larry?
Can we
Be
move
good to
through
know
each
what
other?
you're supposed to do. What?
Can we move through each other?
Movement.
I have a grappling gun which says ignore any figures and non-blocking terrain for your next move action. This
I think we can
You-
move through each other.
You
but
cannot move through another figure.
Okay.
You may move diagonally. If you want to move away from an enemy, it's 1 point of movement, and that builds up. So if you're surrounded by 3, you need to spend 3 points of movement just to get
If
away.
you're adjacent.
If you're adjacent, yeah. There is no interrupted movement, so once you're done moving, you're done. You can't spend the rest of your move.
Okay.
And it's 1 space for each die again?
No, it's your movement.
On the move,
We're
with
all
the
three, I
arrows.
think.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, what you're trying to do here is make sure I get this going for you. Competitive. You need to investigate the 2 clues here, and KO Man-Bat.
And yellow is
Yellow,
Double.
Larry's got the terrain thing.
slow terrain. +1 move point to enter space. Is that
And
the
when you-
whole thing? Or just across the line?
Across the line, I believe.
I think it's the whole. I think it's the whole space.
yeah.
That instead of coloring the space yellow, they could just like this, right? So that is.
Oh,
those
okay, gotcha.
squares, yeah. So
Yep.
that
This I like.
you can fight diagonally, I assume. And do we have to be on the clue to investigate him, or just next to him?
I don't think anyone rolled that action anyway.
Is there an investigate action?
Oh, it's probably.
I think it's our tokens.
Investigate.
Can I see that little sheet you just passed him? Is that the terrain?
Nope,
I
not your
don't
phone.
want your phone.
Here's another one. So you can keep that.
Oh, sweet.
This is what I wish that other Batman had.
Yeah.
Adjacent. And it's a special action. You don't need to have a die to investigate a clue.
All right, so I'm gonna go and try this. I have a movement action from Michael's die, so I will. And is it just I do 1 die, or I do my whole turn?
Oh, wait, no, hold on 1 second. Perform a special action. The villain or hero must spend 1 action. So I assume you do have to spend a die, but it doesn't have to be, like, have a specific symbol on it. You just spend it as, with at least 1 non-defend on it. Now, none of you rolled it, but there are some dice that have the double, defense and punch. You'll use it for both. And you don't, like, when you've done melee, you don't discard the dice because you still need it for the defense rolls that you need. Hits, blocks.
Got it.
Fair. All right.
Very easy dice.
So I spend Mike's movement chit, move 3 with a grappling gun, so that I ignore terrain. I'm then gonna really punch the guy next to me.
Can you punch through that terrain?
It's not.
Yeah, yeah.
It's just the yellow says. It's
Line
not
of sight
blocking.
unaffected.
So
Alright.
I have 5 fists plus 2 pows.
That
so
would be 7 dice.
I feel like 8 would be really punch.
Yeah,
This is kind of like a soft tap.
Watch me miss. I flip the table. Never play this game again. What? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 punchies.
Alright, and then I get a defense dice roll, which is, I just want to make sure I get it right, because, internet.
Well, you're not bitter at all.
No. Yep. So I look at my defend attribute here. So you have, what, 5 hits?
Yep.
Mhm.
And that's an enforcer you're hitting. So I only take 4 of it, which doesn't kill me.
Wow, how much health does that guy have?
5.
Yeah.
Are you going to do it? Are you flipping it? Because you didn't
And
kill
then
him?
I'll flip the token.
No, he said if he whiffs.
Oh, if he whiffs, he was going to flip the table. That's right.
Yes. And then I investigate.
How do you investigate? Just be there?
You just
Yeah,
have
You
to
spend a
it
dice
in
to
there.
do it.
Okay. But you don't
You do
spend your dice?
realize-
You leave your dice in front of you?
It says for investigate.
Oh, okay, because he spent all his dice.
The hero must spend one action with at least one non-defend icon on it.
Oh, non-defend.
Yeah, so you can't. Unless you spend... Oh, you used all your punches.
Yes, I wasn't. I thought it was just a die. That's
Gotcha.
my fault. I will not investigate. I will just have super defense.
Okay. So now that...
Talk about
So now that Larry's gone, I choose one of my cards here to do.
I think that these cards are in play, but other cards are in our hand, right?
To play a
There's
card...
a rule about playing a card. You use the symbol up here,
Mm-hmm.
and then it stays in play, and then I can't remember when it leaves play, and you have to get it back.
Let's get that.
It's been a while since that Turtles game. Literally 2019, I think.
On that card, what kind of symbol is it?
It's got a boot and a magnifying glass.
Okay.
That means I think you use
Where are
one
the
of your
wilds?
tokens.
What wilds? Of the question marks?
each beat gets 2 wilds.
Yeah, we'll find him.
Yeah. Until the start of your next turn. So when
Okay.
you play the card.
Then you pull it back up, and you can't play it again. Yeah, I don't see
Yeah, and it
wilds
returns to
in-
the player's hand.
Yeah.
So I've got to figure out what I want to do here.
I don't see wilds anywhere.
I mean, I could just give you these.
Sure.
Where are the wilds at me, internet?
This is action icon.
So I'm going to play swap, man bats, melee strikes, deal 1 stun token and moves the defending figure 1 space for each double hit rolls. If you saw what I had in hand, I have literally no other option. So he gets to move. Where did man bat go? Can I have his sheet?
Right there. Yeah, you should have those in front of you.
Yeah, I think I'm just trying to
Up
save
there.
space. Thank you. And any one of them gets 2 of whatever they want. So I use the enforcer at 1, 2, 3. And then I'll fight. So he hits for 2 against, that's Robin.
Okay.
So 1 hit against your, so you have 3 defense, 4, 5, 6.
And this counts. So 7 defense.
Okay.
So the infinity symbols are just out.
Yes.
You got 1 hit. And I'm assuming this is a dodge?
Yep. All right. So that's that. That is me.
See, that's a good punch, unlike what Larry did.
Cards in
Did do a
play.
good punch.
Don't move down to make room. Refill hand.
So how do I play these cards?
So playing
Spend
cards.
the symbol in the corner. Although, is there a microglass symbol? Which is called microglass?
You must spend the action icons, focus and or life indicated at the
that's
top of
focus.
the
That's
magnifying glass. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm actually not sure those those constants are out right away.
There'd be nothing to spend them on, right?
Oh, that's right. Never mind.
Right.
All right. Who wants to go next?
I can go.
Sure.
So, do I have 1 attack, and it has to roll 1, 2, 3, 4 dice? Is that how it works? Or can I like punch for 1, punch for 1, punch for 1, punch for 1?
Let's see here.
Because it seems like my defense just stays up.
Defense stays up, definitely. When these action icons are spent, they allow the player to perform actions.
So spent makes it sound like I use them.
Yeah, so I would say, if you wanted to only spend a few melees,
But against a healthy enforcer, we know they have 5
But-
health.
I
You also
apologize,
have
I
no-
misread this. When defending, Robin counts double hits as blocks. I was thinking this was a double hit. It's this.
oh, okay.
So then it would make sense that I would spend this. That's why I was
Gotcha.
confused that suddenly once I attack. So it doesn't say how I have to spend them?
No, it says even you can combine and dividing up action icons.
But that person has 5 health, is that correct?
Correct.
So it makes sense to just roll 4 dice. So I got 5 hits.
All right, and he gets 2 defense. So he takes 4 of them.
And then I've got 4 movement points.
You have a move icon?
Yeah, I just spent it here.
Oh, okay. Yep.
So then it's that I'm not moving away from him.
He is adjacent to you, so you need to spend at least 1 movement point to get out.
So that'd be 2.
2.
That'd be 3. Then.
And then 3 to go to here.
Yep.
Okay, so I can only go to there.
Mm.
Please.
It's not 1 to get away.
1 to get away.
If you're moving adjacent to adjacent, I would think you don't have to spend. But
In order to... Okay, here it is. Breaking away from enemies. Must spend 1 extra movement point for each adjacent enemy to break away.
But he's not breaking away. He's just staying.
well, that's the question. What they define as breaking away.
I haven't finished the paragraph.
Other games, right?
Read faster.
Let's see here. In here, it only treats it as 1 person being engaged with you. But it does say, if a hero or villain is adjacent to any enemy figures when attempting to move to another space.
Oh, there you
they
go.
must spend.
Right.
There we go. All right.
You just read that from the beginning.
And then I assume this punch is now spent, so it's just my defense.
I'm just going to start telling you who dies in the series.
Now just keep me from reading it.
All right, who's next? Me. I'm next. Let's do hired guns. After any figure completes an action, you may discard this card from the queue to immediately have a hired gun perform an attack +3 ranged. Oh no, I'm playing this incorrectly.
I have a crazy question for you. And there's those exclamation cards. See them?
Co-op.
Oh, that's co-op because I know in the Turtles game we were flipping cards to decide who went next.
Yeah.
So that's just in co-op. That's how you decide turn order.
So what I'm supposed to do is I'm supposed to have these
Competitive.
slots all filled in the programming way, and then I discard this one, and everything would have slid down, and I play a new one.
All right, makes some sense.
Can I see that sheet? I'll give it back.
You
So
can
let's
leave
say
it.
that
see
I've
from
got
there.
this,
Perfect.
that, and
Where's this guy laying down and stressing me out?
that.
It's fine if they're all laying down.
One other thing I want to check is if you do have to play as all 4, because I get 4 turns. Hero setup.
We can modify it and play 3, and you only get 3 turns.
That's true.
We can just roll dice for.
Yeah,
Back
4
row.
heroes, no matter how many.
Right.
You want back roll back
Give us the
We'll
bad
just-
girl.
We'll do it next round.
for the next round, and I'll only do 3.
Yeah.
All right, put this back in
'Cause
hand.
it just F's up everything.
It seems to say you always get 4 turns.
Yeah, so there's always 4 heroes.
Oh.
Yeah. So I'm activating this. Ranged, because I thought you had rolled a ranged symbol. Ranged works as anything up to 2 spaces away is fine. Further than that, you're losing a dice for your attack.
Not B cops. B cops, it's 4.
Okay, 4. And then, if I remember, it has to be in a straight line. So no zigzags.
And what's the range symbol? The batarang?
Looks like a batarang.
What's a no?
Okay, so I am definitely doing 2 hired guns.
You want to put her here?
So the first thing I'm going to do, because of the hired gun, is any one gets that.
shit.
So 2. So he moves for 3. 1, 2, 3, and then I'm going to use him to move 1, 2, 3 again. And then he'll do a ranged attack against the beat cop, because that's the only straight line he has. I could hit Robin, I guess. Let me just check on that ranged again. Oh, there's a line of sight thing. Give me a second. Line of sight.
So I don't get defense.
On the beat cops? Does it say if you follow the dice from Gordon?
On the commander's turn, each supporter has 2 wild actions that can be used as move, melee strike, or range strike.
So the idea of straight lines is still how you regularly in a dungeon crawl do straight lines. So it's basically
you just
if
can't
you
cross terrain that blocks the
right.
sight.
If you can make a zigzag and a pure diagonal, you're fine. So yeah, I'll shoot.
So you can shoot any of those 4 people.
I could.
Presumably you can't shoot Batman because you can't see through the figures. Or shoot through them, I'm guessing.
Gordon's got 10. Batman's got 13. Robin's got 12. The B cops have 3. Robin's got that double defend.
Oh, they have 2 base defense. Okay.
See what happens with Gordon. He's got a ton of defense, though. Yeah. Let's do the B cops. So that is hired guns, 2 dice, plus the 1 from there on the card. Nothing. Don't worry about it. I shot the air.
That's that Tommy gun.
All right.
He's a stormtrooper.
Oh, I could do another hired gun, but I don't have anything else that would be able to hit anything, because does yellow block line of sight?
Nope.
Nope.
No.
Actually, I could, because I could hit Batman. Right there. Oh, no, even right there.
I'm going to assume that guy can't hit Batman, and it'd be that guy.
This guy?
Because he's blocked by
Right.
the 2 figures in front of him, right?
So I'm going to use this guy to shoot Batman. I understand how silly that sounds.
So
guy-
do you measure range orthogonally, or
Let's see here.
Yeah, because you could move diagonally.
It gets weaker the farther away. So, yeah, the question that Mike's asking
is
is
it like you get 1 die, or do you get like 2 dice?
like, is it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 away, or 1, 2, 3 away? Let's see.
I would think it's 3 away for the way they're doing this game.
Probably. If you
Otherwise, you'd only be able to shoot people literally
Yeah.
next to you.
almost within melee range.
3, yeah.
So you do lose.
So I lose 1 dice.
But
So,
you gain a die, right?
but I gain a die from the action. 2 hits on Batman.
Give me some dice to roll.
You know, if this game was published by Fantasy Flight, we'd have a dice pack and we wouldn't have to share so many dice.
We'd have 1 die.
Thanks, Larry.
We'd have a,
Thanks, Larry.
we'd have a conversion from this die to.
That's just funny, but that's going to be my attack roll too, though. It's like, oh, Batman rolled Batman symbols. That's
All
a
right.
good defense.
Okay, so Mike's turn.
Yep.
Yes.
You could do it, Mike.
We got 2 things that have 1
Can I see the
health
scenario
left.
book
So
real quick?
Oh, sure.
kill them all.
I feel like if I don't have a ranged weapon, why? Is it which
You don't
one?
need
You have a
weapon.
ranged attack,
You have ranged attack.
which you don't
It
have.
still uses your power. Your
Unless
dice have ranged.
Tough old bird lets you do it. And what is focus?
Remember, the focus tokens or the
Did we start with these?
yes, I should have given you the.
Oh, okay.
They should have been on there when I handed
Oh, and I
it
could
over
have
to
spent
you.
that to play this card.
Yes,
Or
but
reroll
also
dice.
focus allows you to reroll all your dice.
Got it.
When I play these, are they permanent, or they?
They'll pop back into your hand at the beginning of your next turn, I believe. Checking that. Oh, that's the scenario book.
Does it have a comic?
That'd be great.
That's what the turtles would have.
So I'm going to move here because I don't have range.
Until the start of your next turn, then it'll pop back into your hand.
I'm going to punch
Who are you punching?
the damaged one.
Okay.
And for 1.
All right, and
So
2.
it actually makes sense that you would always have 4 characters in the game because of the past dice.
1 die.
nature,
How much you
right?
hit? Just for 1?
Just 1.
Okay. All right.
That doesn't make some sense.
That was not a smart move. But he will move to here and then a gun for 1. Confused. They have 2 actions, so it'd be 2 dice. Because I'm going to count move and then range.
Does he lose some because of the The distance.
Nope, because they.
Oh, they just tried it to 4.
3 on that.
Oh
guy.
boy, let's see. That's a enforcer.
One.
So 1.
That's all I need.
Yep, that's it. He's out.
Yay!
Move again.
You did it.
One
So
down.
diagonal is.
Diagonal is considered movement. Let's see. Make sure. So I could hear the clickety clack of angered keyboards already.
He's got some wide pant legs, like it's 1970s Gordon.
Diagonal movement is allowed.
2, 3.
What about non-diagonal movement?
I just.
Bad
And
move.
this
That's
become-
called bad movement.
They should make a game where
He's
you can
gonna
only
shoot.
move diagonally.
Okay.
That guy, because I can't see the one I want. Pew pew 1.
And we're saying that, but I think that's.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
What are we saying?
That figures
Well,
block.
it said you figures you can't move through.
You can't move
Line
through
of sight.
figures, and figures obviously block line of sight.
So what we're saying is these 2 figures here would be blocking line of sight to this figure because the square that they are in connect, and you'd have to be shooting through.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
Okay.
Even though it looks like you could see him, and again, I could be wrong. I didn't read the rule book, but
So that's the round.
I think that's.
Oh, I get one last turn.
Oh, yep.
Select 3 cards from either your hand or discard pile and remove them from the game.
Yeah, it's right here.
Up to 3
Can you
cards.
hand me the-
Game. I'll just do the 1 for now. And that is any of them can go and do 1. Let's see.
Oh, it's only 11. Not used to coming so early.
Alright. So +1 movement point. So they have a movement of 3. 1, 2, 3. I'm gonna try to punch Batman. See what happens.
Because you haven't learned your lesson.
That's true. So I'm
know
gonna.
what's gonna happen. It happened last time.
So I'm gonna use this next one as the next 2 as melee. So I'm gonna roll 4 dice. 2 hits. Very funny.
I'm down to 6 defense if you want to attack me. Takes 1.
All right. So that is the round. Anybody have any end of round effects?
Nope.
Okay, so everyone sets up for the next phase.
You want to hand this back,
Yep.
girl?
Go ahead, take back, girl. Here's the scenario book to see what they recommend for her. There you go. And I should have 5 cards in
I
here.
don't know where her Batgirl cards are.
They are. I think he's got them.
My hand.
Yeah.
I'll need the item cards too, Grant. I think.
These item cards?
I think he needs. I'll tell you what to get him.
How come I don't get any gadgets?
Throwing blade, grappling gun.
Was I supposed to get gadgets?
No.
First aid kit.
What? I have a whole card that's like when you use a gadget, but I don't have any gadgets.
I wonder in the future episodes if you don't use the recommended how they determine gadget count. Because like for Batman, I only have 3 of my cards instead of 4, but then I have 4
Well, he
gadgets.
only has 1 card. She only has 1 card. Here, find the gadgets.
Right, but that's what I'm saying. I'm wondering how they determine that. What does she need? First aid kit here.
Throwing blade, grappling gun, knockout gas. So, throwing blade.
Oh, I'm thinking about it backwards with the
Knockout
villain. I
gas.
play a card into slot 1 and they slide
So
down.
knockout gas.
Yeah.
They slide down, they slide down.
jeez.
Okay.
I'm a mess.
Alright.
Watch my drink.
Alright.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, that one too. Sorry. Nope, that's me.
What is the awakening when you die?
So if you get knocked out,
Okay.
you can try to awaken because, well, that's not going to matter because if I see the scenario book again, I think as long as we can get one, if I can get one KO, I win the scenario.
Got it.
Did you already take the model?
Yeah, it's over there. Right. Back row.
Oh yeah, sorry.
I'm trying to see what happens with the doorway we've got there. Ah, so this is a closed door right here between the two boards.
You have to power it open.
There's going to be a focus check, which we'll talk about when we get there.
Oh, we don't get to biff it open.
You may also break the door open by performing a single melee or ranged strike.
Yes.
The door's difficulty is 3+.
Needs 5 focus tokens. So we set our dice again? or
Roll
is
and set the dice, everybody, and get your tokens.
Ooh-wee.
Now we're in trouble.
I am the law. Do either of you have range? Does she have range?
I gave you double ranged.
I'm about to murder someone.
That's gonna be rough.
Passing these to Larry now. Still, yes.
Yep.
Both of them? Oh, I got a double thing?
Yeah. Well, I always add a defense to whatever I pass.
Do you want well, you're getting ranged.
Yeah. The only tricky part for me is I'm in melee. I don't know if I can attack out of melee.
I'll give you one
Let's see.
defense. And
You can still make a ranged strike.
Okay.
It's just you get penalized for past 2 squares.
Right, which I don't because of my smash.
Is there a player aid that reminds us of that symbol?
Can I have a double
The Batman
range?
symbol?
Yeah.
The Batman symbol.
Yeah, it's right here.
Oh, thanks.
It's just that you can gain something and then you change. It's a wild. You change it to whatever.
But
you
you have to choose
She gave
before
me
the sharing happens.
want. Right. Yeah, you
because-
can't share the healing with other people. You either gain a focus or a health. That's it.
But it's regain, right?
Oh, you roll the dice to see if you gain the health back.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Yeah, it's regain, so you can't go above it. So it's generally a wild that might give you a bonus.
Okay. Oh, so what does she want?
Do you want something dead? I can give something dead.
Alright, so once you've all got your tokens and everything, we can go ahead and move on to any of the heroes' turns.
Do we know what it means to be under fire?
Under fire.
It's fine if you don't. It doesn't. It's not
Cold, hostage, poison, mind control, burn.
Can you pass me a batarang token?
Eventually.
Here's under fire. When a figure comes under fire thanks to an ability, place an under fire token
Okay.
What
So
do
it's
you
just a thing.
next to the defending figure and a matching color firing token next to the attacking figure. This
Brand, I
represents
gave you a move, by the way.
that the figure has a hail of gunfire hitting the ground all around them.
Yeah, there just aren't any.
A defending figure may not move towards the attacker
They're
for
right
the
there.
firing under fire.
Oh, that's a battering token. Got it.
If defending figure ends their turn under fire, their life is instantly reduced to 0.
He gave you this move.
Is that really a thing?
Yeah, it's a.
If
Right
you
here.
end your turn under fire, you're dead.
Take a look.
What?
And what's under fire?
You're basically just focusing all your fire on one person. And, yeah, it's... I'm not sure I've got an ability that... Or do I? Hired gun makes 2 attacks on their turn against a single enemy. The figure's now under fire.
How do you not get under fire?
Alright. That's what my card does. It removes under fire, but I didn't know if it's even in this scenario. But it seemed like if they told me to take that card, it must be here from Man-Bat.
If the firing figure becomes entangled or stunned, loses line of sight to the under fire figure at the end of an action, or if the under fire figure moves out of optimal strike range in cooperative mode, We're not quite there. Remove.
So,
So you
it's
basically.
just a token. If I get the token,
And if you stay in
worry.
front of the token, that's bad too.
yeah, got it.
Are we all good with sharing? Sharing is caring, everybody?
Sharing is caring.
All right. Who wants to go first?
If anybody can get rid of the two people in front of me, I've got massive ranged attack, but I have no melee, so.
I can try.
Back
Or I
row
could-
can start to try to get rid of the two people in front.
Yeah,
of
they
you.
both need 1 damage, right?
No, I don't know how much the
Okay.
hired gun needs 3.
I have a ton of movement, so I could just move away from them too.
Well, let's have back row go. Why not?
But I could also use my movement to do the investigate.
She'll punch this guy for 5. You want to roll it, Mike?
I feel like you should roll it.
I have a feeling that I should be on this side.
But don't you have to set your card?
Nope. I did that wrong.
This is why we don't let me roll it, Larry. 2 on that hired gun.
I'm giving. Just 1 second. I need to see what side of the I need to be on.
Oh, do these flip?
Yeah, I'm just checking to see if I've got to be on. Yeah, competitive. So there could be a few more dead guys out there. So this is just 2 damage on him. Sorry. And then 1 damage on him, so we're both fine. So higher guns only have 2 damage. And then I
Roll
think
your
Man Bat
defense.
should be on this side.
Oh.
I'd love it if it said competitive, cooperative.
Roll your defense.
I'm just going to look at it quickly.
Which one?
Hired gun.
Hired gun. So 1 defense.
Isn't it 2?
Oh, 2. Yep, right, sorry.
Congratulations, you die.
This one?
Yep.
Now she will shoot
The other guy.
the other guy, and she will use. How much life does he have
Oh,
left?
wait. She didn't take life.
Yeah. It doesn't, but it's obvious kind of from the
So we
he
don't-
shuffles
Yeah.
cards
We don't
into the
need
initiative
to,
deck.
so
So
she's
That's
got
what tipped me
1,
off about
2,
one of the other guys.
3, 4.
so all those ones with
5
4 should have been dead.
She's got nowhere else to shoot.
Yeah.
That
but
guy in front of me should be dead.
this one?
No, in front of
No,
yeah.
he's
sorry.
got only 2.
Oh, I hit him. I did 5 damage.
Oh, did I put the thing on
Yeah,
wrong?
yeah.
Hello? Hey, what's up?
Sorry, I'm not trying to be
That's-
difficult.
That's fine.
I just
How's
remember being
things
like,
going?
oh, I was 1 short. So Larry did kill that person in 1 swing.
Yeah, because I rolled 2 damage and he rolled 2
yeah,
dice
it's
and
been
did not get it.
nutty. It's been nutty.
We have to wait for Larry to get off the phone.
Yeah, I'm just in the middle of something.
you
Let me
paused?
call you back. Alright, love you back.
So out of curiosity, you rolled how many dice?
5.
5. Okay. So you roll how many you have left. Because remember, when you spend the dice on 1 melee, you have all your dice pooled in. So is that what you did? You moved it, you spent all the dice?
Spent all the range.
Yeah, I was
dice.
wondering about that, but it makes no
Range
sense with the
separate
double.
Range is separate from melee.
Oh, okay.
Because then the
We meleeed
double,
with melee dice. Now we're ranging with range dice.
the double would do nothing. If you spent it,
It says when a character makes a strike, melee or range, they spend 1 or more icons. And player chooses an enemy figure. And that's what you did with her? Okay, alright. So how many hits?
5.
5 on...
No, it's because I gave him 2.
Oh, that's fine. Gotcha. So I blocked 2 of it.
To take 3.
Take 3.
So he's 1 left.
And that's it for her.
Alright, so now I get to...
She used it, all her dices.
I'm going to play take 5. And yes, I realize I did that wrong. So this should really always be filled with cards as it moves down in the game. Choose a villain figure. That figure regains equal to the hits rolled on 3 battle dice. That's me rolling, so it's going to be all whipped.
you take hits or you heal.
I heal it, yep. And then any 2 on a single person. And what are they hit for? Just 1? 17? going to have to move him. 1, 2. Wait, that's not a space.
He's in the wall. They're in the wall.
Actually, I'm just going to use this hired gun and use those two as range to hit Batman. So it's 3 dice.
-1, right?
Oh, because of the thing?
Yeah. They were all the same, so.
2 hits, Batman.
Because range.
Oh, no, I used this guy
Oh,
to shoot
sorry.
Batman.
I stopped 1.
All right.
2, 2.
Oh, 2.
No. Don't give me any. The ones flip 2 trees.
So somebody else has to go?
Yep, I can go. I was going to go here and try and shoot some people.
Okay.
And then interact.
I can do
Refill
the same, but follow your
It's
lead.
up to you.
You have
Yeah,
a
go,
lot
go,
of
go.
shooting, don't you, Brandt?
No, he's got way more shooting.
Oh, well then, there you go.
So how does the double work if I have to spend it?
So remember, you're still doing a ranged action, so you add your POW, which
But
is
why
1.
does it have 2 symbols on it?
Because then you're going to roll 1, 2, 3 dice.
Oh, you're spending it and gaining the die.
Yeah.
Okay, that's what I was confused about. Gotcha.
Because healthy.
I thought it was you spend it to trigger the action, and then the symbols are wasted.
At least that's how I'm reading it.
Yeah.
My new
It makes sense. It would be weird if it was like you have to
Right,
spend
yeah,
it
yeah,
plus
yeah.
another die. It would
Right,
just be
yeah,
two.
then you need
my new tagline is "Come for the game, stay to correct me." So
No, I think you were right from the beginning, Matt. It's what we've been doing.
it's possible we're trying to overcomplicate a game that's not.
It's like,
too
hey, I
tricky.
want to make a ranged attack. I have this ranged symbol. I spend the die. That's 1 die.
That's the
I have-
action.
I have 2 more.
Yeah.
Now I have 3 die.
Gotcha.
So it's the action and the amount of dice you get.
So I spend the die, so I can't keep this to defend. Is what you're saying.
No, the defense will always stay out in front of you, according
And
to
the
the
doubles, he says the defense always stays.
So I'm
defense.
just
Always
gonna-
stays. We kind of put it to the side.
Just gonna, yeah, okay.
Yeah, your defense is variable for the
I
round.
spend it for keen marksmanship. While it's active, his range strikes do not weaken for the first 4 spaces. In addition, he may reroll his battle dice for free once per range strike.
There you go.
I'm going to spend. How much health do the enforcers have?
4.
He's got 3 on him, so he's got 1 left.
No, he has
No.
nothing.
Nothing. That's
Oh.
a clue token.
Oh, okay.
So I'm probably not going to get 2 shots off. And I get rerolls.
Yeah, don't forget about your focus tokens, everybody.
Yeah, they let you. I re-rolled once. So
And you can trigger those identify tokens or whatever they're called
Yes. So
by being diagonally adjacent.
well, adjacent to a clue token, but not enemies. It does say that you can't have the enemies around.
Okay.
Spend 1 action with a non-defend icon
Perfect.
and remove the clue from the board. Because that is
Oh,
your
it's
thing.
adjacent? But I can't be adjacent to enemies.
Correct.
Okay. I'm just going to.
You want me to go kill that guy that's on the clue token first with Batman, then you and Brain can go? Because I got melee.
That seems to make sense because he's stopping me from getting there.
And I can judo throw him, which gets him off of it.
Throw him.
Alright, so Batman will activate. The first thing he's going to do is a judo throw to that guy. I got to spend a focus to do judo throw. Batman chooses an enemy figure adjacent to himself and moves it to another empty space adjacent to him.
Hey, you, come over here.
So put it, yeah, no, beat cups can.
And then makes an attack +1 melee strike against that figure. If it hits, the defending figure receives a stun. So that's 1 punch plus my 2 is 3. Plus 2 more is 5 dice. Three hits. And he's also stunned. Whatever
3
stun
hits on
does.
him. Let me take a look at stun.
It was on the back of the thing.
Let's see. They all have special tokens, though.
Yeah, that's right.
Alright, stunned.
Yeah, maybe.
They're all double-sided, aren't they?
Maybe it
Yeah,
just
they are.
shows you what stun
Oh, that's
is.
the Detective Bullock one. Is
Yep.
done.
So he's stunned. Stun figures. can't perform actions or use skills or gadgets and must spend action icons to snap out of their stupor.
Snap out of your stupor.
Alrighty, now we're gonna have some fun. I got some good movement going on here.
You could also just shoot him.
Yeah, I can't. I don't want to have to use my. No, the cop could shoot that guy. I'm gonna go deal with the guys at the door. All right, we're gonna spend the movement with the grappling gun to go here.
Oh my gosh. It was like tilting under your armpit. I was like, please no.
Defense. I'm not going to spend the other movement. Instead, I'm going to put a shielding cape on with +3 defense for the until I move again. And then I'm going to shoot the guy. Who would you prefer me shoot? I will shoot him for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 dice.
You can't because you're adjacent. I forgot that.
Yeah, you can't shoot adjacent.
Oh, you can't. Oh, I'll shoot before I move then. That's fine.
So you're here.
Yep. So I'll actually use the throwing blade so I don't weaken for 4 and I get an extra die.
So 6 dice.
So 6 dice.
I don't think
Here
the
you
bad
go.
guys are meant to win this game.
No.
It's the intro section.
Don't roll.
Oh, I'm rolling.
8 damage.
It's 7.
Oh, you get 3.
It's 8. You can't count. I love
I
it,
block
but you
1.
can't count.
But you can't count.
You take 7. Then I move there and activate.
And that was only this guy, right?
Yep.
And I
Oh
activate
no, it was this one. Okay.
my shielding cape.
Hope you want the rest of
Thank you.
to now to you.
I'm not sure if any more come out, but it'd be good to have them. All right, what do I want to do?
Oh, I see. They don't go into your discard till a full turn. Okay.
Well, no, they all stay out, but they don't go into discard until it gets pushed out of slot 4.
I'm gonna go before you.
Yep.
I'm gonna clear all those. I can clear all those tokens, and then you could just focus on attacking.
Okay.
Is that all right?
Don't let me have any fun. That's fine.
That was my plan.
I'm being sarcastic.
I'm gonna kill all 4 of those models and clear those 2 tokens,
Yeah.
and then you can just move forward 2
I
spaces.
didn't know I was playing with 2 Larrys.
I'm going to do this. Man-Bat does not lose his
It's fun in a
remaining
superhero
move
game, right?
points.
You picked up a guy, threw him to the other side of you, then threw a thing at somebody, then ran over there.
Do I want to just
Figure
burst
it
out
out.
of the door? Let's see.
Are you allowed to?
In the scenarios, it says
Secret burst.
a hero may open an adjacent closed door by doing a check,
You can't.
but a hero or villain may bust the door down
Gotcha.
by performing a single melee or
You can't
ranged
open
strike. Do I even want to do that? Because I mean, your whole thing is to kill Man-Bat, and I just might keep him behind the door. So let's move him back just a little bit. But then I get any at 1 and 1. Larry has Larry'd himself, so I'm not going to attack him. You're just an enforcer and you're stunned. So if I attack Batgirl, she is 1, 2, 3 away, so I'd lose 1. But they also are like the beat cops; they have the 4 spaces. So I'll just use that as 2 melee symbols.
You mean ranged?
Ranged, yep, sorry. On Batgirl. And that's 4 hits.
Takes 4.
I need, yeah.
I don't know what you need for tokens, but there's 4. But he's not double-sided.
They should be.
Is it me?
That is me. So
I'm gonna move 1, 2, 3, and then I'm gonna spend both of these to clear those clue tokens.
alright, so let's make sure there's not any special rooms. So this would be helpful. It does say here with the door, that the closed door, you have to do the focus action, but above it, it says, in the scenario rules, The door on tile 1A, which I assume is the one that's there, requires both clues to be investigated before it can be opened, and then you'll have to do a focus check. So let's see what focus checks are about. Page 44.
We'll keep going because we're not there yet.
Focus.
So you can shoot.
Character must roll battle dice equal to their focus or skill attribute, which is the magnifying glass, or your cards.
Okay.
So, but you
Come on,
need to be.
come through the door.
Can you focus defense rolls or is it just attacks?
What's up?
I think it's any roll. I think it's your initial roll and it's your.
Can you
roll for
focus
these.
defense or is it?
Anything
Oh,
you want to
she's
spend a token on.
definitely doing that. Larry, roll 3 dice.
4.
Back roll.
He whiffed the defense roll, so you're the reroll. Oh, she's got all those focus
She's got
tokens?
5, yeah.
And she has a special ability. In addition, back on my re-roll a given roll more than once.
She's all about the rerolls.
What's her health? 11?
I'm just gonna do this unlimitedly till she blocks 1.
Blocked 1.
All
Is
right.
that good?
Sure.
Alright, so I cleared both of these.
Yep. So now you can open the door with a focus
She
check,
did hit.
or you could just burst through it.
Alright, and
And that's
then
once again good
I'm
roll.
going to attack. I need 3 dice.
These dice have been rolling a lot of successes.
So I'm going to attack for 2 dice first on this guy. Get 2 hits.
And that's on a hired gun.
He totally blocks it. And then 3 on this one. And get 4 hits.
And I only have a life of 2.
Nice.
There we go.
Done.
I thought you were going to kill everybody, Brandt.
I know.
You suck.
I was joking.
Alright, so it's
I
me.
was hoping that I would kill that guy, but he double blocked.
Oop, I had to draw a card. I keep forgetting to draw cards.
I like this game a lot.
Yeah, it's fun.
Alright, so I'm going to do uppercut for the enforcer. The enforcer may only make a single melee strike, but may only move 1 space for free before attacking.
Well, your only enforcer is staggered or
Oh, that's right.
stunned.
Can I ask why you slide them down? Is it just that you can't use them again until they come off?
Right,
the
so I have
point?
cards in here that allow me to shuffle the discard pile into this.
I thought are their effects cumulative in any way?
It is possible. I'm just missing it. Tell me, Internet. You're so good at that. That I accumulate all of these. I'll check in just a second. Everything else is man bat, and I don't want you shooting at him yet. Oh, what the heck? He's got 18 health.
I feel like I remember there were some cards like you play it and it says all your hired guns deal +1 damage to the end of the round. So you play that card first, and then as it slides down, it's still there. But I don't know. That's just again going back to 2019 now. Trying to remember playing the Turtles.
I don't know if I have anything I really want to play.
Oh my god, my daughter. Yesterday, she thought it was going to be hard for me. She was like, "Do you know what Wordle is?" I'm like, "No." You have to do it. You have to do it. I do it all the time. You have to do it. So she gets me on my phone. She puts it up. And she's like, "Pick any word, and then it's going to show you letters." I got on my 3rd attempt. She goes, "What the frick?" I go, "It's not that hard."
So I will actually do that same card, but I'm going to spend one of those
that your word,
3
Frick?
actions to get rid of the stun. Yep, 1 non-defend action. So yeah. So I'm gonna use him as an any. So he's my only enforcer left, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I'll use that as a move, and the enforcers move 3. 1, 2, 3. And make so it's 2 dice for the melee with 1. So I'm attacking Robin.
I like that the board is not too gigantic. Like
2
if it was
hits.
10 of these and you're out running all over the place.
This is the first.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You got 2 hits.
Yeah.
I blocked 3.
All right.
I believe that means you take 1.
Does it?
No.
Oh. Like, what am I missing?
Is that Gordon?
Yep.
Nice.
He's going to shoot the guy right in front of him. Spend that to do this. Actually, go with the beat cop first. See what we do.
I get the feeling that the defends are cumulative for when you, like, if you want to hit man bat. I have one that out there that does
On
defend
this
for
guy,
him.
2 hits.
2 hits on my hired gun. 1 hit.
Oh, I can't move through you. Shoot. 1, 2, 3. 2 more.
Same guy?
Yep.
Oh.
Gordon is just gonna blast the guy in front of him. See, I have 4 health. I'll roll 4 dice. Three hits.
On
The guy right in front of him.
Oh, he's dead.
It's 3 dice on the guy. When I focus it, is it every dice or dice I choose? Oh wait, I got
Focus is, I actually have it right here.
one
Some
movement.
or all of the dice. But you can't do it more than once.
So 3 hits on this
Unless
enforcer.
you Batgirl.
Unless you back girl. 3 on him?
I lied and moved first because I forgot he doesn't have the 4.
Okay.
But 3 hits, yeah.
On my hired gun. He is out.
Alright. It's my turn.
Bless you.
Nice.
I still have 2 defense if you get angry. It's your go.
What's that?
It's your go.
Who's getting angry?
Saying if you get angry at me, I still have 2 defense.
Oh, okay. Batman still is being a coward by putting a cape over himself.
Yep.
He whooped some butt, and now he's.
No, everyone else is whooping butt. You're just sitting there.
I don't know. I judo throwed a guy, shot a guy, jumped over people.
Okay, Man Bat's gonna have to burst through the door.
So what did those tokens do? Was it just you needed to get them
To open the
continue
door,
the
yeah.
Okay.
Doesn't matter. Here I come. So Man Bat's gonna come in. Let's see if he can burst through the door. Actually, he gets 5 to do it. Because he's got a double melee plus his 3.
Barely.
Burst open.
Yeah, flip the doors open. Open on the other side.
Yeah, jeez, man.
Okay. And Man Bat may be activated more than once per turn. I probably did that wrong on some of these too. It's okay. Not sure I care.
Internet will care.
I know.
Well, turn I'm sure is like this. You have to pick different things.
Yeah.
Maybe. That'd be really dumb if it was round. That's round.
I will shriek at what's the deal with Batman's defense right now?
7 dice. 3 natural and plus 4.
I'm gonna move 1, 2, 3, and attack Batgirl.
You have more than one.
You jumped up to Batgirl and you did a Batman. You went cape, ha ha, with your wings.
All right. Next round.
Oh, that was good.
Just trying to find out
One
if
of
all
those
these
range
symbols are
ones my way,
cumulative.
please. I don't have a move though. Did you get a
Larry, you
move?
want move or ranged?
Move.
Yeah, I didn't get a move.
And who needs defense?
Remember, you could reroll. And you might get a move from back roll, so hang on.
Oh, I could give you a move.
Yeah, back roll.
No,
can
I'd
give you a
prefer-
move.
Yeah, I can't. Cool.
Can I give him the defense, or do you need defense?
No, I'm fine.
So Larry gets this token from me. Larry, what are you giving me?
A shield and a punch.
Does Batgirl want a punch or a shield and a... At least she's already got range, so she can keep that.
Actually, if you give her a double range instead of a range and a.
That's true.
What is his health? 18? And we killed everything else?
Yep.
Goodness gracious. Poor man.
Mm,
I guess it's the point of the first scenario, though. Like,
Well, I'm checking here because what I'm wondering is, when I play a card into the slot 1, if I then activate the whole queue still, and all the villains that are there activate in the queue.
that'd be a little ridiculous. I don't know.
What'd you give me, Brandt?
oh, it doesn't seem like you clear them all, right?
Right? No, it's not until.
I
Actually-
gave him the token already. I passed it to you. I gave him a blue token. Did it get to him? It had a shield and a move.
Actually, can I go first? Because then I can
Just
just
go, yeah.
get this from him instead.
Yeah.
And gun him down.
Perfect. I mean, it only says play a card here, so it doesn't seem to say use all of them.
I actually think a lot of it has to do with the defend icons along the bottom there.
Yeah.
Oh, that was very bad, but I'll spend my last focus.
That's good.
6.
How many?
6.
6 on Man Bat. Okay, he has a defense on top of his 2, so he gets 3 dice. That's a 5. Oh, gonna have to end this maybe prematurely because my battery's running out of my microphone.
Oh, no.
That one gets a charge, not that one.
Gotcha.
This one will shoot. The other one couldn't. For 2 damage.
Good.
Alright, that's you.
Oh yeah, it's the defense actions in this.
Yeah, I
Item.
remember that some stuff stays.
Yeah. Good. All right. Oh yeah, I wanted to do this. So this gets out. So after moving, Man-Bat may place one enemy figure that he moved through into an adjacent space. So he has 8 movement.
Well,
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 on just 7. And then we'll attack.
You get to keep doing it.
yeah, it makes sense. He picks me up
Did
and
you guys
flies,
kill
right?
Man Bat without Batman?
No. We need
Oh,
Batman.
I see what Man Bat wanted to do. We got away from Batman.
He's trying to get me in a corner.
And I'm gonna roll 5 dice against Robin. Hold on. Not just 5 dice. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
I don't think you get everybody's.
No,
Anything
okay.
that's labeled as him.
All right. Just labeled as him, right?
Yeah. I can't see
3
the
more.
cards.
3 more
I'm
dice.
gonna cheat and look up now. It didn't help.
All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 against Robin.
All right, I get 5 defense. Doubles count as blocks. I block 2, and you hit me for 6.
Mm-hmm.
Or you focus it. Or does
Focus
it
it.
matter?
Oh yeah. And I can re-roll just these ones.
Yep.
And 1 less, 2 less. Because this makes those blocks.
Because all he has to do to win is knock one person out.
Yeah.
I assume not the B cops.
I would assume not the beat cops. One hero. Is it me?
It can be.
Perfect.
Yeah, that's it for me on my
Right.
turn.
So I'm gonna attack for one. I guess I keep that one. 1, 2, 3 dice. He has 3 defense. But I do 3 hits. You get 3 defense, I think. I don't know. If it
2, 3.
says so. I got 3 hits. 3 more. And then I'm gonna use my move, and I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, and I'm gonna attack for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Let's go, Robin.
And I'm going to deal 5 damage. I'll focus. I'm going to deal 7 damage.
6 damage.
Almost got him there. And it's you whenever you want to go. And then Batgirl can finish him off.
Maybe. She's pretty far.
She's got a movement and she's got some range.
I was just joking because Batman could go. Can Batman get there?
Batman thought he was going to be fighting him first when he was next to him, so took. Yeah, well, not that I took, but I set
Melee?
this. I set that as a double, and then I rolled 2.
I gave you movement, but that's not enough.
Move me 3. That's not going to get me anywhere.
Yeah.
It's all right.
For the grappling hook? Or you use
The grappling hook just
You could just like run up and
it
punch the
just
building.
means I can ignore terrain and figures. I have 2 of them. She only has 1, so that means I can use it twice a turn. Like, I don't know, like, if this comes back ever, like the throwing blade. Maybe we got to read about items. Like, are they 1 use? This is clearly 1 use. It says it's 1 use. My skill driven by the past, which is actually a very good skill. With his parents' hands on his shoulders. And
realize you should have gone first, but that's what you get when you answer a call.
Take a call.
Oh my gosh.
What? What'd you do wrong? You cheated.
It literally did the. It's fine, like whatever it is. But it says at the start of the round, after rolling action dice, Robin may add 1 additional non-defend icon, and I read it as defend icon. So I've been adding a defend icon to everybody the whole game, but it should have been a non-defend icon.
Which
the
is
whole game.
better.
Right, agreed.
Which is.
So it's probably not
Hey,
a big
here's
deal.
your move,
But
here's
we've
your
had
range
higher
attack,
defense, which has
yeah.
been a little like it's better for us because we're damaging more. But he might have actually been able to defeat one of us without those. So I apologize. I don't know why I just read it as defend icon instead of non-defend.
Yeah, well, the internet was already typing about that mistake, Brandt.
Of the same type. So it sounds like I double up an action.
Say what? Now read it.
It says of the same type. So it sounds like if it's a punch, I add another punch. So it becomes a double punch.
So a double punch becomes a triple punch.
Yes.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah. It's a perfect Robin ability, too. Well, the best
Is it
Robin
though?
ability
Is
is
it
the
though? Is it though?
when he moves in that other game and he
Oh.
changes their die to a 6.
Yeah,
That's
I
so
love
good.
that. I love. Matt loves that.
They were
game,
playing
too.
that last week.
Okay.
Gotham City Under Siege.
Oh, that's fun.
Yeah.
There's an expansion now.
Yeah.
That's a
I
fun
don't
game.
know if it needed an expansion, but
I think I bought it.
It was a
I
little
bought it.
expansion. It was
Yeah,
thin.
it was just a.
what's up?
I'm just kind of making sure I got some stuff going on here.
I'm gonna guess. I'm gonna throw a number out there. That for our first play, we got this between 89 and 94% correct. That's not bad.
So
first
can I
play.
I
tag
wouldn't be
you
surprised
when the
if we're a little
internet
lower
says
than
you
that.
got 20% of it correct?
Yeah.
Actually.
20% would be pretty hard. I think we'd be playing the different.
Is that what you
game.
get a lot of
I think
comments of just
20%
the
would be like,
rules were
"Oh, I
incorrect?
hit you. It worked. See, you fell over."
I feel like your reading comprehension.
I'll have to tell you a story when we're done.
Oh, yeah, that's fine.
That's how like kids like at an elementary level would like when I was doing my middle school board game club and I taught them the D&D board game, the
Yeah.
minis
So
game.
So what you doing?
They didn't want to play by the rules. They just wanted to do their
Right,
own
right,
thing,
right.
and it
They
was so
find the token
frustrating for me
first.
because I wanted to teach them the
There it
right
is.
rules, but I realized that wasn't fun for them. What was
Right.
fun for them was doing what they wanted to do. So
Shrieking at Robin.
Yeah.
So Robin gets.
Can this barbarian fly through the air and throw nunchucks?
Shrieking at Robin. Robin got a stun.
No.
that's the perfect thing for the man bat to do. I'm making fun
And stun is something here?
You already put it on.
I put it out.
Oh, you put it there. Sorry.
Now, are you allowed to defend when you're stunned?
Let's just say yes, because I have 15 minutes.
Oh. Come on. What you gonna do when I come for you?
Excuse me, I'm the cop.
So then I can move.
Wait a minute, you look
1,
familiar.
2, 3, 4, and then I'll attack Batgirl. Why? Yes.
Thank you. I love you.
Because you moved close enough, now he can beat you up.
Batman can come lay a whoop down on Man-Bat.
Cool. Somebody's gonna roll for back, so.
Hold on. I need
Sorry.
3 more.
Apologies. Yeah, give them all those.
Die.
Whoa. Unleash the Man-Bat.
I'll spend 1 focus.
Wait, you have focus?
Yeah, I had 2 to start.
Nice.
All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7.
There you go.
She will
Just
roll
kill her.
5 dice.
Why is it fun?
Her own shield.
Oh, yep, I
and shield
didn't see
from
that.
Batman. How much?
5.
7.
Or 7. 0. 1.
Well, she can survive that.
I know, but let's just.
Why are you wasting?
Now we can't kill him.
Well, no, he can with Batman, hopefully, but.
He thinks
I feel
he's
like
So
that-
we stopped 3 of 7.
So she takes 4 and goes to 7. What is that thing underneath?
Oh, that's if they get knocked out.
They go back.
They
up.
come
They
back.
can come back.
Oh.
Not with
But
the
we
scenario.
lose in this scenario
but-
if we lose one.
All right, Batman will go.
All right.
He will
Batman.
move next.
I gave you that move, sir.
Wait. I
Oh,
think
he's gonna
was
go
Batman in the wall the whole time?
Yep.
Oh, is there a wall
was in
there?
There's a wall there. Batman was living in the wall.
Where is there a wall?
There are these two.
I can't see that from here either.
So wait, so that means the doors are here? No, the doors are here. Oh, there's just a wall there. I see.
It's a very thick wall, and there's windows into a wall.
First thing Batman is going to do is activate.
Death Ray.
He's gonna driven by the past and roll 3 battle dice.
When is he not?
Driven by the past.
For every hit, he gains life and regains all his focus. So he regains 3 life, so he's fully healthy and gets all his focus back. I was going to spend the focus to do a judo throw. So it's +1 attack. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7 dice
All right.
with 3 focus for rerolls.
And all doubles count as quadruples.
And I get to move him. Who's next to go?
It's
Gordon
round.
or-
You know you only need
Batgirl hasn't gone.
4
Yeah, back.
to kill him.
Yeah. Just move him one space
And
over.
Batgirl wants to do range, so
Oh,
we'll
okay.
put him here.
There you go.
So she gets
Well,
to
is it adjacent? Because her range would be -1 die there.
Hmm?
But she could move.
It's fine. We got this. You probably kill him here. Unless you put up defense, I didn't see.
Put up 3. Just gonna reroll. No doubles though.
7 singular hits.
There you go.
All right, can I have just 1 dice? Because my
This could be
Man-Bat
it.
defense got into discard.
Yeah.
That's it.
You got your focus, but it doesn't matter, right? Win! Nice.
That's
That is
good.
cool.
I
that
like it.
system.
I like it a lot.
All right.
I mean, again, and I'll say this: as intro scenarios go, it was pretty good. I felt like
Yeah, 2 rooms.
it wasn't us walking over to the Man-Bat, right? Like Man-Bat came out and was like
Right.
scary, almost.
Especially if
knocked
you
a
only
few
has to
people
kill
out.
one of us. It's easy to think you're close, but she's almost dead.
Right, she's
Ish.
7 out of 11.
I just had so much defense, although I was giving myself a bonus defense.
Does
every
it
turn
say
by
who you have to
literally reading
attack?
it backwards.
No.
So thank you,
Why?
because you didn't have to get close to Batman. I appreciate it.
Okay. All right. So just as a heads up, we were learning how to play the game. People are allowed to do that. There are going to be mistakes. People are still allowed to do that.
Just
So-
to be clear, I did not make any mistakes.
It was all you, Matt.
Yep, probably all me, and that's okay, because that's what you're all here to correct me on. Thank you so much for all of your efforts there. thank you for joining us. If you want to tell me how horrible this was to watch, go ahead and put that in the comments below. We are just having a good time here, folks. So while I am kind of kidding about these comments, I'm not really. So if you haven't already and you enjoy my commentary, go ahead and subscribe. Thanks, everybody. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.